Hello, welcome to another video, and today we're going to be talking about how me and my girlfriend met in a story time, which I'm going to be changing up some things. So, okay, we first met in kindergarten, and in kindergarten, you meet like most of your friends, and you stick with them for the rest of elementary school, basically. Like, you most likely will have the same classes with them. So in those classes, Kayla was in every single one until 6th grade. So when we've had our fair share of like arguments. So like at the end of the year, we annually have our like yearly argument at the end of the year, and then we basically just become like good friends at the next year, the beginning of next year. But specifically, we always played like soccer, and in kindergarten at my school, Foursquare and, well, now Foursquare isn't really popular anymore, but Foursquare, I keep on saying things wrong, and kickball were the main games, and I would always play kickball. And I mainly play with her most of the time because me and her were always, like, good friends. So eventually, in 6th grade, I kind of just forgot about her at all, because I didn't even, I hit my head in 5th grade, and she was actually around for that, and after that, my brain has been very forgetful for different things. And one thing, my brain never really liked remembering type things. So when I saw her, I did not recognize her because she got a little hairdo. So when I asked her what's her name, she said, "You don't recognize me." And I never really changed anything about my looks, mainly because, well, kept my hair the same. That's the only way you can really tell it's me, is by the look of my hair. And I have a script right next to me. I'm not even going off of it because I'm a chat of a gamer. And let's see, what happened next? Oh yeah, she said in a text that it was like love at first sight. Like, for one, how can it be love at first sight if, like, you met me in kindergarten? Which I thought that was kind of like weird for her to say that, but I didn't really actually believe her at all. But then I probably should have, because, well, those 3 weeks I actually gathered feelings for her. Like, it wasn't really a big crush at all. Like, it could be considered like a pretty low crush. Like, you just kind of want to be around them a lot. But one thing, one day, well, for a while, I asked for her number, that way I can send her a Discord link. Join my Discord. I eventually just kind of deleted Discord. And, eventually, we kept on chatting and chatting. And then eventually, wow, she's sending these TikToks. And, eventually, I kind of asked her, like, why are you sending me these TikToks? And she said, isn't it obvious? I was like, and that day I had, like, I had my monthly migraine. Like, I get one migraine per month, and I have a headache problem, so that kind of contributes to everything. And, let's see, and then, I asked her, what do you mean? Because I have a headache, and whenever I'm a headache, I don't really understand much, and it was a migraine, which migraines can make you feel like you're sick, and it makes me really hungry. And it makes it to where I throw up, I cough. I had to take the next day off because my dad is only throwing up at school. And with the whole COVID thing, they don't want people to think I have COVID. Which makes sense because, well, who wants people to think that they have COVID? Not a very pleasant experience. And every time someone got sick at my school, they just make jokes like saying they had COVID or they have COVID. And, let's see. And I asked her, why are you sending me these TikToks? And she says, well, isn't it obvious? And I was like, no, I have a migraine. So, she says, take the first few words out and leave the one with a C. I'm like, okay, let's see. The only word here that says with a C says crush. And I'm a dim-witted idiot who doesn't know anything whenever I have a migraine. It's like, it takes me a good, like, 2 minutes to realize it. And then I realize it. Wait. Am I an idiot, or did she just admit a crush to me? So she sent like 5 different TikToks, which even my friends think I was blind because she would always stare at me and crap like that. Which was kind of creepy, but still. But me and her were good friends, and I thought, would it really hurt the date? Like, I wasn't really like ready to date at all because I was always a nervous wreck, and I would get nervous way too easily, and my script just turned off. / my phone just turned off. But eventually, like, I asked her, "Do you have a crush on me?" In like a very, pretend like it was a high-pitched voice because we weren't really on a call, so we were just kind of like texting. And eventually, like, so I get distracted a bit because I'm playing this game and talking. So eventually, if I think about it, like, it was the weirdest thing because I was always a nervous wreck, and well, I was a nervous wreck because it just made me walk around in circles, and I was kind of sweating because, well, I have anxiety and nervous problems. Whenever I have anxiety, it makes my hands go numb, and I think I got that from my mother. So, eventually she asked me whether to be her boyfriend. I was like, sure, why not? Why not try, maybe making a long-term change to my life? Yeah, it seems like a reasonable option to do when I'm 13. And I did it, and me and her are still dating. And, let me tell you a few of the dates we went on. So our first date, we're like taking turns, doing dates. So right now, I think it's actually her turn. Yeah, it's her turn right now. And, we've gone on 3 dates. First date was at the movies, and I kept on making, Pugsley jokes about Pugsley, about the Addams Family movie, because it was the new Addams Family. And plus, put this in the comments whether you like the new, what was the new Home Alone movie? God dang, that movie sucked. I don't even say cringe, and that crap was cringe. Wait, I just proved myself wrong. I do say cringe. But anyways, and then the second date was she chose this. She came over to my house, and we watched some movies, watched some YouTube, and I did some normal crap. And don't think anything sussy went on. Nothing sussy happened. And we also played some Minecraft and built a Mario that I have yet to finish because I accidentally deleted the world. Because I was too lazy to do anything. Sorry, because I know you're gonna watch this. And eventually, we went on our third date, which I chose, which was at Rudy's. And I don't want to give the city where it's at because you can probably just kind of search it up on your on Google Maps. But it's in this plaza. It's like a really good Mexican restaurant that costs way too much money. But eventually, that was like the end of the date. Like, we went, and we went there, we did some normal crap, and that was basically it until we went to like a candy store called It's Sweet. And it had like all these different candies. You know, the different candies were like the longest gummy worm in the world, and yeah, the longest gummy worm in the world was one of them. Crap. Well, the longest gummy worm in the world, let's see, the largest gummy bears in the world. And I accidentally planted too many beetroots. That's a roast potato. Because I'm rich on planks right now. And we got a bunch of candy, and I never really eat candy, so like that candy is probably, there's still probably a good amount of it just sitting on my shelf right now. Waiting to be eaten. Like, I eat a good amount of it, but I'm not, like, I don't have cavities, but sugar and like sweet foods was never my favorite. And let's see, what's another thing that happened? And sorry that I'm running around in circles. I just really have nothing to do other than find an island because I need ores and there's no islands. And now we're going on a date in Valentine's Day. And on Valentine's Day, well, that's gonna be a good day because Valentine's Day is a day for most dates. We decided to do a picnic. Yeah, picnic. Yeah, you know that game where you pick nicks? Like, you know who Nick is? Yeah, it's like bobbing for apples, but instead of, it's like, I want to make a joke right now, but LGBTQ is gonna hate me for that. They'd crucify me. But you could probably think about what the joke was. And then eventually, like, we chose our date at a park, and we're probably gonna go on a walk and crap like that. And that's basically the whole story. Good thing. I did not think I could stretch this story out for 10 minutes. Jesus Christ. Then my other story should be a blur. There's actually gonna be another story about a girl having a crush on me in the 3rd grade, but plus she actually looked over these stories, so she probably read that story. Yeah, it's gonna be an interesting one for sure. So just well, have a good day. If you're gonna get anyone pregnant, make sure they're a dog, and be happy.